Hello folks, welcome to bsptrainings.com, and in today's session I'm going to show you how to connect to Salesforce data source, and we'll be creating a couple of reports. I'm going to use a job position data model. We'll create data, we'll connect to Salesforce data model and create a couple of basic reports. So let's see how to do this. Data model I'm going to use over here is called hiring data model, which is a subset of my whole GHR model, or global human resource model. In this HR model, hiring data model, we have a couple of tables called position, job applications, review, candidate, and job position. So I would like to show you this model directly in my Salesforce. You can see this is the model. Although the whole model is pretty big, I've taken a subset of it in order to simplify the reporting. So let's get started. So these are a couple of reports I'm going to design in today's session. We'll create some basic reports. We'll connect to Salesforce data model because this is my first video against creating report with Salesforce data model. So we'll see a couple of basic reports like list of candidates whose interview is scheduled, list of open positions, list of open position in HR functional area, list of open position in Bangalore location, or list of open position where minimum salary is greater than 6,000, and more couple of example, list of closed positions and list of open position for last 10 days. I've used a basic business logic over here, and finally we see last example, list of position where travel is required. So let's get started. The first step, I already connected to my Salesforce data model. I connected a couple of Salesforce data model in order to demonstrate you how to do data blending. In the first example, we simply connect to Salesforce first model. So go to your data source sheet, data tab, and we are going to connect to Salesforce. Specify username. My username is, you will specify your username. You specify the password, and along with the password you need to specify your token number which you generate from your Salesforce site. The example of token we got generated is this, which has to be appended along with your password. So I copy this token number and append it along with password and click on connect. The moment you click on connect, you got a couple of options available. One is standard, so we have pre-built model available for account, campaign, cases, contacts. Alternatively, I click on single table. So I'll be preparing my model exactly the way given the PPT. So I need a data for position, job application, job posting, review, and candidate. Right. So let me select candidate, job application, position, and job posting. Okay. Let's select the table one by one. So I select job application, click on multiple job application, can be connected with candidate, which I connect intern to position. So connect to positions, and only these three tables are related in this example. We go on with this for now. In the subsequent example, we connect more table. As you see, the respective foreign keys also, your system is able to read how job position is connecting to candidate, the foreign key given over here. You can click over here and add it as well. For now, we'll carry on with the basic reporting. I'll name it as hiring data model, HR model, data model, and go on with this. Once we connect all data source, I could see over here all the connection. I named it as HR data model. Okay, let's carry on with report. Some of the reports are pretty simple. I just need a drag and drop and place the respective column in the rows, column, and shelf, rows, column, and filter shelf. So let's start creating a report. The first report is pretty simple, list of candidate report. You see I've got three tables over here, candidate details, job application, and position details. The candidate report is pretty straightforward. I like to see candidate basic information, candidate first name, last name, date of birth, email ID, contact number, and maybe you need a candidate ID as well. So I drag it up into my rows. This is a pretty straightforward sample report. The only thing I want over here, I want my date to be in MMDDYY format. So I'll change the format over here as custom format and select month, date and year. That's it. It's my simple report with list of candidates and the contact details. In the second report, I'm going to display list of candidates, those interviews scheduled. Right, so this is the list of all the candidates, regardless the interview is scheduled or not. I don't have much data into my system, but still will further filter it out and say where candidate, interview status. I'll apply filter, drag and drop filter over here and say where interview scheduled, schedule interview. Apply OK. Second report is done. Simple. Third report, I like to see only those list of open positions. I like to see position name, position status. Okay. I'll create a new sheet for this, and position information we can find under position. The only thing which I like to filter it out over here is to open position. So I'll select position functional area, position location, position open date, position name, and if there's travel required for the position, drag and drop, put into my shelf, and I'll filter it out where position is open. So I apply filter on position status, open. That's it. This is a list of all the positions still open. I'll further figure it out and say list of all the position from HR functional area. So I see all the functional area. I can simply right click over here and keep only, and this is how I can apply filter list of all the position where for HR functional area. My business further like to figure out all the position depends upon different locations. So I'll remove this filter and filter out on location Bangalore. All the positions open in Bangalore area. Last I apply filter. I like to apply another filter over here, say list of open position where minimum salary is greater than 7,000 bucks. So this is perfectly fine. I'll just remove all the filters and modify the same report. Or maybe you can create another sheet and apply filter on minimum pay. Minimum pay, I put it over here, a text, the measure, and I further filter it out and say where minimum salary is more than 7,000 USD. So in between 7,000 to 9,000. Apply. So list of all the position where salary is minimum more than 7,000 bucks. Next, we would like to see all the list of closed position. See, we don't have any column in this example. We say list of closed position. So I apply negate operator. I use all the position detail, position functional area, location, job label, open detail, position name, travel required, drag and drop. Because I don't have any column which state list of closed positions, so I'll do negate status, position status. I have open, I use exclude. So not, you see, strikeout which demonstrate list of closed position. Not open means closed. Done. We don't have any record which meet this criteria. This one is interesting. I need a list of all the positions which are open for last 10 days. So I use over here one logical expression. You see, I have a column called open date. I'm going to see current date minus 10. So if my current date minus 10 is greater than open date, it is considered to be true. I use a string called true, or it is false. This is my business logic. If my current date minus 10 is greater than open date, it is considered to be as open position, else it is a closed position. I copy the simple expression and put it over here. I apply filter on my open date. I create a boolean calculated measure called create calculated measure. Paste expression over here, and I test condition, or I simply name it open position. Still open position. right? Done. I apply filter on still open position, only true. So I can see only those positions which are still open. To make it easy to understand, we can apply position date, open date, right? Maybe I can delete other column, so I can see the open dates. I display this in MMDD format. So open date, this the position is still open, right? Still open for last 10 days. If I remove this, I could see 4 records. This position are not open for last 10 days. These are just open for few days. And the last example in this category, I need a list of position where travel required. So I will further apply filter on this travel required, right click and keep it equal to true. That's it. So these are the basic reports we prepared on a Salesforce data model, basic reports. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. In a subsequent session, I'm going to show you creating more complex report on other data model, taking Salesforce as a data source. Thanks for joining today's session and have a great day ahead.